Hi, I'm Mark Johnson here at Surf Expo. Just some basic surfboard concepts, simple things. One of the key things to a surfboard and an SUP is the rocker of the board. That's the bottom contour of the board. Key to have enough rocker to where you're not purling or digging your nose in. Also important not to have too much rocker that slows you down. So key things with all Hobie surfboards is we have consistent rocker. We also have a consistent foil. Foil is the thickness flow from nose to tail of the board. Just a couple of key concepts, translates from surfboards into SUPs.
And when someone says that a board is foiled out, that's something you hear a lot.
Like foiled out, I kind of use that term as it's foiled out means it's thin in the nose, thin in the tail.
Yeah. And how is the volume and the rocker profiles of stand-up? Do they vary much from the surf background, or how do they?
Well, totally. So SUP is way more volume than a surfboard. As you can see, this is a retro fish shape that we have here. It's very thin and foiled out, nose to tail. It's got very flat rocker. But the concepts going to SUP is we have wider boards, thicker boards, but still the concepts of foil and rocker are still critical in SUPs. If you have too flat of a board, you're going to be pushing water or purling when you're surfing. If you have too much, the board's going to be really, really slow and not responsive. So key concepts. Foil is critical, having a nice foil flow from nose to tail, and then the bottom rocker.
I noticed that you've been doing some different rocker manipulation with some of your race boards and some of the custom boards to optimize whether it's downwind conditions or flat water, and how do they vary?
Downwind, you got to have more rocker. That's the bottom line. So a flat water board is going to be pretty consistent and pretty low rocker, but a downwind board has to have that pop up in the nose so you're not purling into the wave ahead of you. Some of the other things that we do on our downwind boards is we make the bottom nice and round. We also push the outline forward on the board. That helps the board to kind of catch in the trough and just want to stay with that wave. But the critical thing is also keeping that nose rocker from piercing the wave ahead of it. So rocker, super critical in both flat water and in downwind.